Hey y'all, how's it going? I am Joy and welcome to the Age of Solitaire, where we will be trying to build a civilization in a card game. I don't know if I have to use my controller for this or if my mouse will be good enough. I'm gonna hope that I don't. So let's go ahead and see what this is. I was suggested to play this game by Jonas, actually. He said that it sounded like me. So let's let me see. Can I customize my cards? I can, but I don't have anything unlocked yet because this is the first time I'm even opening the game. Naturally, but I'm looking forward to Space Age. I think that'll look really cool. So we'll see what's up with the Stone Age. How do we do this? Let's play. It looks like I can just use my mouse. I'm hopeful anyway. Alright, can I double click? I can. I love it. Oh, and I don't have to drag them. I did change my settings for that. If you go to your settings in this game, there's a mode where you can drag the card or you can just click. I find clicking to be a lot easier on me because sometimes my mouse doesn't like to cooperate. And by sometimes, I mean pretty much all the time. So just going ahead and clicking makes a lot more sense, to me anyway. Okay, so it only gives you one card per draw, which is interesting. A lot of various solitaire games that I've played will normally give you 3. So that's kind of helpful. Let's just blitz through these. I don't know, it's kind of easy mode if you do it that way then. Like there's nothing you have to actually manage. So not entirely sure how I feel about that. But you know, it's cool. Move it over there so I can have an alternating pattern. I'm one of these weird people when I play solitaire where I have to have an alternating pattern in it. Like I will go red, black, or vice versa. I don't know. I don't know if it's just a me thing and I'm weird like that or if it's something you guys do too, but I find it kind of helps me with my organization a lot. It makes me happy putting it all that way. Now, I'm curious if this will auto-complete itself once you are finished, or if you have to actually go through and click all of them. Because I know some solitaire games are like that, but... let me see. If I can get another diamond in, then I'll be good to go on that. Let me just move this over here. Yeah, I need a 6 of diamonds. Can I get one of those? So 9 of hearts, don't need that. I don't need that one either. I need a 6 of diamonds. So that's probably hidden back here. But at least I know that I can do this with it and move this over. There is my 6 of diamonds. Click to auto-complete the game. Okay. Yay! Simple as that. Okay, now, where does the city building come in? Because that's what I'm really interested in. Like, I love solitaire, don't get me wrong, but... Make 3 card bonus. Was there a setting where I could set it to do 3 cards on a draw? Because that'd be nice. I like playing that way. It's a good challenge. I don't like easy baby mode. Okay, per the usual, we're able to complete our first thing off of 1. The valley is now complete. Cool. Oh, okay. So the money that you earn off of each hand that you finish will automatically go to building your thing. Okay. Okay, sure, that makes total sense. I thought I could get to choose, but this is fine too. I don't mind it. I am totally okay with that if they want to just automatically build for me. I am kind of concerned that it's going to take away some of the customization options that you can do in your builds, because that is also one of the more fun things about city builders that I really do enjoy, is the ability to kind of customize the look of things. So I will be very curious to see if that's still going to be a thing or not. Let me see here then. Nope. Yep. Excuse me. Do we have an undo button, please? Thank you. Undo. That is not where I meant to click. There we go. In hindsight, that was a foolish use of a power-up, considering I was just going to cycle back to that card anyway, since they don't give you the 3-card option. So I was actually totally fine there, and I completely blew it. But it's okay. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Oh, whoops. There we go. And autocomplete. That's cool. So as long as you have all of them finished at the bottom, and there's no more cards to actually turn face up, looks like you win. Not bad. I'm still curious about the... Oh, right, yeah, the hint. Okay. Alright, so because I did use an undo, I got 200 points instead of 300, but I don't really think that matters all that much. We should be fine. Well, so far the game is absolutely delightful. The sounds don't seem to be too annoying. Gonna clear that. Now my bonfire is complete. That's the only thing that's in this region is a bonfire. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think for this video then, I will just go until I finish my first little area or world, I guess. This age. Okay, mouse, stop it. I know you like to go a little wonky on me, but I need you to cooperate. I do really like the sounds, actually, in this game. Now that I'm playing it, the little sound effects every time you get a card correct or cleared is really fun. That's something that a lot of the other Solitaire games that I've played hasn't had. Those card sounds just feel more annoying than anything. So this is my first time doing, like, Solitaire with commentary as well. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say about this. I'm kind of new to this whole commentary thing when it comes to games like this, but I'm trying to at least try to be a little bit more energetic or talkative. I'm really trying to, like, exude, hey, I'm trying to talk to you guys, you know? So, I don't know, I'm probably failing, and I don't know if it's called breaking the fourth wall if I bring that up, but yeah, I don't know. Commentary is hard, you guys. I've always struggled with it. I don't know why. Probably because I just don't talk much in real life, but, oh, you know, I probably could have brought that down. I thought it would have helped me any, though. Yeah, that wouldn't help me clear out any space. So we'll just do it this way. Okay, can you not? Thank you. That was an instance where I actually needed you to cooperate with me. Okay, now I need this, actually. Perfect. Bam, easy as that. This does take me back to my pre-internet days, though. 'Cause I had Resell Solitaire and Spider Solitaire that I would always play. And then I had Space Cadet Pinball that I would always play on this old computer that I built in the garage when I was, like, I don't know, 12, 13. Like, I didn't join the internet age until 2009. So I'm new to your planet, as they say. But, alright, the village is complete. Why wouldn't you build the village before the bonfire? That seems a little strange. But who am I to judge? You can build your city however you choose, apparently, because I'm not allowed to build my city. I'm just here, facilitating your progress, which is totally fine. I'm fine with that, actually. It's really chill. I can see playing this just in my spare time not as a series. So maybe I'll just do that. This will be a one-off kind of to show you guys the game a little bit. I know that Jonas and I have been doing that on Cabbage Puzzles. We have a puzzle channel together called Cabbage Puzzles, and in there we do kind of game reviews. They're kind of silly games. I don't know. We've been kind of going back and forth on how we want to do things with that. He's not really sure what he wants to do. I'm not really sure how I want to do those games either, to be fair. I think we kind of have a bit of a disagreement on what we're wanting out of it, but I've really been enjoying playing them and just having fun with it, you know? That's kind of always been my thing. My whole point to what I'm doing here is just have fun and have fun with you guys and share that. Like, I like having shared experiences, and gaming is one of those things that I feel unites people in a way. Like, you can have a whole little community just based on one game if everyone is in agreement with it. Or even if they're not, then you can kind of go over the game together and share what you like about it versus what they like about it. And it's just, I don't know, it's really fun. You know, I learned that most during all of the Pokemon gameplays that I would do. You know, you can have an entire community of like-minded individuals, and they all have different opinions and different tastes, and being able to like find people who like the same mon as you or the same type as you is always fun, because then you can kind of like gush over the new ones that always come out. But what I find is finding people who like different typings or mons than you is even better, because then you get to kind of debate about which one is better and why. And water, by the way, 100% always water. Water type, best type, am I right? But I don't know, I feel like Solitaire is kind of different because it just is what it is. So I was hoping that having the city building aspect would be better, because then you can customize it, right? But so far it doesn't seem like you can, which is a little bit disappointing. But again, we're just getting started, so I'm going to hold off on my disappointment until I actually see the island finished, and then we can kind of see the finished product and see if we are able to change anything, or do you just have to go through and the more you play, the more you build, basically, passively. So I'll be curious. What's some of your guys' favorite Solitaire variants? Because for me personally, I do enjoy a good spider Solitaire, but there's something about Classic that's just very welcome home kind of feel. Like, again, I was talking about my my history with games like this and Space Cadet Pinball and Free Cell. It just reminds me of childhood, and this is kind of why I like the games that I do. I know that I'm old. You guys don't need to harp on me about that. I'm definitely an older individual, but I also completely own that fact, and I'm not ashamed to see things the way that I do and have an old school mentality. I think that that's one of my quirks that make me me, and I've finally kind of learned to embrace that. It's taken me a while to get over being old and being called old, because it was always this like stigma that I didn't really want to have associated with myself. It's kind of like being stream mom, or being called mommy, or just ma in general, or, you know, heaven forbid, grandma of the community. I felt like that was kind of insulting. I get it, sure, it's funny, haha. You play senior citizen games. You're old. Not really, you know. I find that that's kind of where my comfort zone is as well. Like, I've always gotten along with people who have been a lot older than I am. You know, I would go over to my friend's house as a kid, and I would be talking to her mom more than I was her, because her mom was going to nursing school, and I was always fascinated with the whole medical field, and so I was talking to her about it and learning about it. And her dad was a contractor, and I was really big on construction as well as a kid, so I talked to him about that kind of thing, and I just kind of felt like they were my friends. You know, the kid that I went to school with was my friend too, but I had more enjoyment talking to the adults. I've always kind of been like that, so it's kind of funny now to look back and realize that now I hang out with people younger than me. Like my boyfriend is younger than me, so where I kind of came from as a kid to where I am now, it is kind of an interesting comparison. Like, I do still feel like my comfort zone is the older way of doing things. Like, I'm technologically dumb, so a lot of this stuff really confuses me. And then I get irritated when I get confused, because if I don't understand something, it's kind of like very frustrating for me. But I'm trying to get better at doing things. Kind of like all my commentary right now. I probably shouldn't have said half the things that I just did, because it doesn't matter and nobody really is going to care. Anyone who's watching this is watching it for the games, so if you guys have left by now, I don't blame you. But if you're still here, thank you for that, and thank you for listening to my TED Talk, or my Joy Talk as it is. I don't know, I'm rambling. I find that was a strategy I was going to try to do, was just like turn the camera on and just go and just start talking for seemingly no reason at all. No, you're gonna go over there because I need to alternate, or else my brain will yell at me. It's very mean when it yells. I don't like it. So if we can keep the brain happy, that'd be much preferred. Nougat. I was close to actually getting that done. Okay. Alright. Round the bend we go again. Here we go. It's not gonna help, actually. Again, not the button I wanted to push, but it's fine. Because thankfully, we do just do the one card at a time. Hi, Dino. How you doing? I haven't heard from you in a while. You've been really good today. I'm happy. Dino is my bird, and he is a very big toddler of a bird. I always have to watch him and make sure he doesn't get himself into too much trouble. So, he's annoying. But he's actually being decent today. He's being nice to me. I don't know why, but he is. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this whole thing in a timely manner. I don't know how long I'm going to have at home either, to be alone to do this kind of thing. Which again, as I may have mentioned in other videos you guys have watched, I can't really record that often here at home. Dino's one of those reasons, but I just, I don't have a lot of alone time, because I'm always on call to go run errands for people, or... That was bad of me. I should have done it this way. There we go. It's funny how mistakes happen to work out in the end. It's fine. But anyway, yeah, I don't have a lot of alone time to record with, and so when I do get a chance to record, I try to do the biggest priorities, and sometimes those get skewed. And I've been putting this game off for a very long time. And I shouldn't have, because it's actually pretty fun, and I would be playing this in my free time after a video was done if I knew this was a thing. Like, if I knew it was this kind of chill. I mean, even the music of this game is really calming and relaxing and chill. So I'm very happy with that. That's a really nice addition to have. It kind of sets the mood right, you know, so you can just come in here, relax, play a little solitaire, forget about how the day went. Because lately my days have been very annoying, and I would wish to just forget everything ever happened. Okay, this goes over here, so I can move this one over there, and this goes there, and this goes up there. I need a king. There's my king. And there we go. Streak. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That's trippy. I like that. That was cute. It's not like the old school Microsoft Solitaire where they would like bounce down on the screen. And then I used to try to track them, and like I could pause it while it's in mid leap or something. That was always something I tried to kind of have fun with. It was a game within a game to me, trying to pause it on a certain screen. Very fun. The dolmen is completed. Not entirely sure what that is, but we've only got 3 more to do. So let's go ahead and try to finish these off. And see what our little island is going to look like when it's done. Hopefully we can customize some things. I'm still looking forward to that, because I like city builders. Age of Empires was always one of my favorites as a kid. I first played that down in Cleveland, actually. Was that a light for me? Yes, it was. I no longer have any kind of alone time, so I'm gonna have to pause this session here, and then I will finish this hand off cam, I think, and then I will finish the entire island on the next time that I'm gonna be able to record. Sorry for this having to be done in 2 parts, but duty calls and life is life. And alright, can I just go back to where I was? Yes, I can. Yay! Alright, so we are back again. Session 2 for the first video. I did notice as I was finishing it up that you can switch it over to draw 3 down here in the right-hand corner. I really wish I would have seen that before. However, since I'm almost done with this age, I'm going to finish this entire age off as a draw 1. And then when we move on to the next age, which I believe is the middle age, there we go. Once we move on to that age, I will switch it over to draw 3. If you guys would be interested in seeing more of this game, be sure to let me know, and then we can move on to draw 3 and see how that plays. But I just figured it made more sense to play everything on the same method. Just makes more sense in my opinion. So also, I've completely forgotten what I was even trying to talk about. If I had a topic, I don't know. So now I just feel really awkward, and I probably shouldn't have just hit record and started talking like I did the last time, because that's kind of what I decided I was going to do for a commentary style. Was I was just gonna, let's just hit record and see where it takes us. That's never been my style, but I tried it anyway. So that's interesting. It's always fun to try new things. Not so much fun when you realize how bad you are at them, but you know, it's still a good experience to have. I'm glad that came back to me, because I was about to be very dumb. Per the usual, though. Let's be honest. I don't need to move that one, though, because we're already good on that. So let's just do this. Can we go down here, though? I can't, actually. Ooh. Yeah, that's the wrong thing. Okay. We may as well. Yeah, see, I needed a red 5. I have no red 5. There's no way this can be a first loss already. Let me see. Right, I don't have any red 5s. If all of my red 5s are hidden behind that jack, I'm gonna be very, very mad. Okay, never mind. We're fine. There was a red 5, though, so I was right and wrong at the same time. But all's well that ends well. I kind of liked the other loop-de-loo of cards that they gave in the last one. Alright, yeah, I can get even more points if I would have done the 3-card bonus, which would have let me finish all of this quicker, probably, but 300 points isn't really going to do a whole lot in the long run. I don't think, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but I also don't want to buck the system and change things up too much. Ooh, only 35% completion. This might take more games than I thought it would. So let me pull my messenger back up, because again, I have a little bit of alone time, so I'm going to pull this back up so I'll know when he's on the way back home again. Which again isn't really something anybody cared about or needed to know, but I'm just kind of rambling for the sake of rambling at this point, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Probably a bad thing, though, all things considered, because you guys don't care. And now I'm just kind of rambling away to myself, which I guess is technically what you do every time you're trying to do commentary, isn't it? Because, like, sure, you can have a topic or a point, but it's still just talking to yourself at the end of the day. That was a thing I could have put down there. There we go. Commentary and doing content is so weird, man. It's just like, what are you even doing with yourself? Just sitting here, clicking some buttons on a mouse and talking to myself, and eventually talking to somebody else, possibly. Assuming people actually watch, then you have a chance of talking to somebody else, which is kind of fun. I mean, the fact that you have the ability to reach out to other people is always cool, but sometimes it's kind of scary too, because you don't know who you're gonna be getting to watch your videos. So it's not really like a fear or anything, it's just kind of interesting to think about, for sure. Clear these, and boom! You know, because then you also have this, like, this target audience or a demographic that you're supposed to try to go after, and I don't know, I've never really been one to actively target certain demos. I'm just me, and that's probably why my demographic is what it is. Like, I have such a weird spread to my demographic. I have, like, people who watch me for Pokemon content in the, like, 18 to 24 range, and then I have people who watch me for my Pogo content in the 65 and up range, the 50 range, and the like. So I have a really weird spread. And then the genders is also interesting too for that. I'm primarily being viewed by female viewers, which is amazing because I'm one of these people who don't really have much in the way of female friends. I have my circle of friends, of course, and I have one female friend in particular who kind of became like an aunt to me, and we still talk off and on, and it's amazing, and I really do need to talk to her again. I kind of miss our old conversations. It was always really fun. I used to do pool tournaments, Monopoly tournaments, Gin tournaments was always fun. I know, big surprise, I played games like Gin as a kid. Really no big surprise there, but I don't know, it's one of those things, one of those weird things that I always did. It's kind of canasta, hand and foot, games like that. I don't really consider those old games because that's just what I grew up playing, but it is kind of funny to say out loud, like, oh, I had a really good hand of Gin the other day. Like, did you though? Is that something we should be bragging about? Probably not, but here I go. Well, let's see. One of our things in Gin, too, that we always did was we had, like, Aces and Eights was a tournament format where you were only allowed to use those cards to build out your melds. Which was really fun. I always liked making my runs rather than my sets in Jin. I think I have a few videos of commentary on Jin as well. I know I definitely have Jin videos because I played Jungle Jin for forever in Pogo. So if you're interested in those, you can go ahead and check that out. That was actually where my my NFL predictions versus started. I would talk to Steve while I was playing Pogo games with him, and that would be kind of like we would just be going over our predictions for the week or whatever for that particular season of NFL action. And then I asked him if he wanted to join me for actual videos on it, and then he said yeah, and next thing you know, we've done 3 full seasons of that now. So it's been really fun, like actually talking to him instead of just being, you know, behind a keyboard like we have been our entire friendship pretty much. So that's another really weird thing too. Like, internet friends are in a lot of ways, I think, better than friends in real life. Like, there's no like added drama to it of that like face-to-face kind of thing, but you get just as close with them as you do, you know, your neighbor. Nowadays, probably even closer because people don't actually talk to their neighbors anymore, but, you know, that's a whole different story, which is really sad. Our neighbor has 2 German Shepherds, and they've now fenced them in. They used to come over all the time. Like, every spring they'd be over here hanging out and running through the yard. Just, you know, typical dog stuff, having fun with it, and they used to jump a lot on us, and it was really, really fun. I'm gonna miss those dogs, because now that they're behind a fence, they're not gonna be getting out nearly as much, and I think that's gonna be dangerous too, actually, because the socialization of your pet is pretty important, and if they're not, you know, being social with the neighbors, if they do get out, it could turn into a bit of a problem if they're not accustomed to being around the human. But I'm hopeful that it's not gonna be that way. But I don't know. I guess time will tell. But it's still kind of concerning. I need to clear out all of this stuff before I can even. Wow, that's unfortunate. Because you're hidden behind all that stuff, aren't you? You certainly are. Okay. That's fine. We'll just do it this way. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. And this should, I believe, finish off our little island here. Our Stone Age. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know. Not even 11,000 points. For a 12-game win streak, it's kind of sad. Oh, would you look at that? Yep, I need to go again. Gosh darn it. I mean, I do like that the difficulty has increased a little bit. Like, not the game difficulty, because the game is just what the game is. It's still the same solitaire you would always be playing, but at least the amount of money that you need to actually finish your build has increased by quite a bit, it seems. So it's going to take me a little bit longer, but hopefully after this hand, if I can actually get cards that are helpful for that, then we can finish this off and finish this episode off and see what y'all think about it, and if you want to see more of it down the road as well. And if you do, would you want to see it like this with commentary and me rambling on and on and on and on, as energetic and rambly as I can possibly be? Or would you rather it just be the game itself? Or would you rather have a combination of the two where I'll like intro the game and then go non-com for the actual gameplay so you guys can focus and have a more chill time, which I've really been trying to have that be my vibe, and I realize in hindsight that I kind of failed at doing that. So I apologize if I'm being a little bit extra right now with my commentary. And I don't have very long, so let's just try to blitz this thing through. Because I just got the text that someone was on their way home. So let's power through if we can. We cannot. Alright, let's go. Speed solve. Nope. Let's go, buddy. We need to solve this super fast. Excuse me, I clicked that card. There we go. Alright, that, I do believe, once this is done spinning, I forgot I'm supposed to talk over that, because it's really loud. Anyway, that is going to go ahead and do that if I'm right, and we have now completed the Stone Age. Film up my meter, please. 95%, are you kidding me? I'm running out of time here, game. Alright, you know what? This is going to have to be done in a third session because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have enough time to blitz through this before he comes back home, and I will not have the alone time to do the commentary as I would normally. So, unless I want to do this last little bit in non-commentary styles, just to kind of see what you guys think, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I will finish off the Stone Age in non-commentary form because then I can just, you know, take my mic off and be ready to go. If I ever need to just, at the drop of a hat, leave, I'm more than able to do so, which is usually what happens, to be fair. So, right now I will sign off with a quick thank you all so much for watching. At the end of this video, be sure to check out the links down below for my entire playlist of Pogo games that I have done, because that is typically where you will find my Solitaire. Also, be sure to let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more Age of Solitaire going forward and how you would wish for that content to be done. Non-commentary, full commentary, a blend of the two, and I will try my darndest to get that thing done. Also, down below in the description, you will find my link to Twitter and my Discord server to connect with me and become a loved one if you would be so interested. I also have my merch and my membership on the channel, which will have a bunch of different perks that you guys can also take part in if you would be so interested. You can also let me know what kind of perks you would like to have, because I'm kind of thinking about revamping things, but I'm not quite sure. So again, I'm going to finish off this Stone Age non-commentary so you guys can just enjoy the music and the experience without my voice grating over it. My biggest apologies for being very extra, but I'm actually really happy that I'm talking so much and I'm not really stumbling over my words and things are going very well, so maybe I've turned the corner in commentary and I'm actually able to be decent at this thing for a change. So we'll see how the spring and summer goes, but again, thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of the Stone Age, and I will catch you guys down the road for more of Solitaire content, probably, but just in general, see you guys down the road for more videos, and stay tuned as this upcoming year should be pretty darn fun. Catch y'all later.